commercial. It's just awful. So, and it started making me think, it's like, I'm not a hard worker, and I've learned that now. Because like I just started looking at stuff like, I wish I could have that job. Oh, I wish I could have that job. But it's not like good jobs. Or like just like invent something where I could be rich and just retire. Like, you know, I'm envious of with this job. I'm envious of the guy who invented the bolo necktie. Just think about it for a second. You guys have to listen to that pitch. Like, hey man, I got an idea. Listen, we live in Texas, but we want to look nice. Alright? We say we get like a fucking jaded piece of turquoise and just attach it to like a shoestring or something, man. You put that shit with like every denim button down you own. You will fucking rule, man. That guy's rich. That guy is retired. I mean, it's... I wish I could be a detective, to be honest, because I watch a lot of TV. I wish I could be a detective. That way I could just sit at my desk and just, all I have to do to pretend I'm working is just like look confused. Just like, but even more, I wish I was like a detective like in the 30s, because you're not going to solve anything anyway, because you don't have any kind of like scientific like help at all. Just be like, just sit around the entire time like a pipe and like a fucking 8-button suit and like a vest and a whatever, like a top hat. Just be like, yeah, she, yeah. And that would be your job, and you would be fucking loaded the entire time. And that's where I get my dreams from now. It's like TV, because I watch a lot of TV, and I mean I don't have a lot of favorite shows. I watch a lot of like ads on TV. Like I tell you what ads I miss. I miss the Billy Mays ads. You guys remember those? Yes. That coked out Al Lambert, not ShamWow. Completely different. He's like 180 pounds heavier with a beard. So it's just like this coked out Al Lambert coming on, just like, and you probably didn't see him. You probably just like got woken up by him, like asleep at 2:30 at the TV. I'm like, Billy Mays here. Billy, settle down. I don't want what you're selling. There's always like some like simple product that's like over exaggerated. Like this hook holds up to 80,000 pounds. Billy, what would I be holding on my wall that's up to 80,000 pounds? A fucking whale? I don't need that. And they're kind of bringing this back now with these like Febreze commercials. You've seen these like where they just blindfold somebody and make them walk into this like rape emporium. They just coated with Cheetos farts for 3 days. Just walking back there and it's like, what do you smell? They just like coated in Febreze. Like, oh, that's good. Getting country land in the springtime. Oh yeah. You can almost hear the birds. Alright, we'll take that blindfold off. Yeah, that is indeed All-Pro linebacker Ray Lewis's butthole. So, the power of Febreze. Am I right or am I right? So, I've been watching a lot of TV lately. Because I'm just, I don't know, I don't have that much going on for me. I'm kind of a late bloomer. Y'all laughed harder at that than a lot of stuff I've said. That would be funny. No, I'm kind of a late bloomer. Just different hardships growing up. Like I had to learn different stuff, different ways. I had to learn how to go down on a girl, not through a Men's Health magazine or anything like that. Had to draw a diagram of my friend's nipple one time. Which, it just doesn't make a lot of sense when I can't hear him above me. Actually, no, did I get support me on this? So, but like, I'm like a little bit of a late bloomer, like, this is embarrassing, but for the first time, I had to buy condoms for the first time last year at the age of 25, which I know sounds pathetic, but to my defense, no, that's pretty pathetic. So I go in, I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? Like my girlfriend's like, listen, I gotta change contraceptives, you're gonna do condoms for the first 30 days. And I was like, this sucks. And like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like I wasn't like a virgin. Like there had been some close calls, okay? I treated my virginity a lot like I treated my golf game. Like, there were some mulligans along the way. Like, it didn't count, like, just a tip didn't count. Or if she weighed more than me, that didn't count. I don't make the rules, I don't break the rules, guys. But she told me this, and I was like, alright, well, I guess I'm gonna throw back on. And I have a tendency to overanalyze everything. So, I was like, you know what I'll do? I'll go to Kroger at like midnight and just buy a bunch of other shit. That way, no one will know I'm just buying condoms. You don't like walk into Kroger at midnight and just like slam a pack of condoms and like, speed this up. Before she wakes up, knows something too? Thank you. Absolutely. So I go in there and I'm like nervous and overthinking this for no reason. So I'm just like grabbing a bunch of shit in my basket and not looking at it. So I get to the restaurant, I'm like, hey, do you know what condoms are? And she like looks at my basket and she's like lighter fluid, Red Bull, and like Jet magazine. Like, what kind of weird shit are you into? I was like, just tell me what the fucking condoms are. So she points me over, and for whatever reason at Kroger, they're just locked in a glass case, so you can't just get them yourself. So I have to call for help, and I guess since I'm this insecure white person, they just sent the biggest black guy they had on staff to come help me. So he walks me like, hey man, what kind of condoms you want, man? No idea what I'm looking at. So I'm just like, well, I don't know, Jamal. These say for comfort and sensation. These say for endurance and stamina. What are you thinking? Not giving me any help at all. Just fuck it. Just give me the Trojans. I've seen this fail on MTV before. So he pulls them out and he asked me a question I wasn't prepared for. He said, what size? Stop being so nonchalant about, Jamal. Not a fucking t-shirt. It's going over my penis. Alright? You know what? Why don't you just look on the side and see if it says just like whatever the polar opposite of you is. How about that? You know what? Why don't you just like look down there and see like it says will fit over all 4.5 to 5 inches you have and make you less than a third chorus line of Boys to Men's I'll Make Love to You. That's what I'm looking for. And so that next time I'll go to aisle 3 and get a bunch of Ziploc baggies and rubber bands because even with the lack of circulation on my dick, there's no way I could be more uncomfortable with this entire transaction. Thank you so much. Guys, I really appreciate y'all coming out. I appreciate it a lot. I really, it's probably the last one for a while, so I will be there next time. Thanks so much for coming out, guys. Y'all have a great night. Y'all be safe.